Here's the latest release in a series of DIY kits I developed in collaboration with Erica Synths, our loopable envelope generator. By now, you probably know about the concept behind these kits. If not, check out my introduction videos for the VCO or VCA. All the same features apply. You'll get a box containing a set of components, plus a PCB and panel. Using the extensive 40+ page manual available on Erica Synths' website, you can then experiment with the module circuit design on a breadboard to better understand how an envelope generator actually works. Once you're happy with your results here, you can of course put the whole thing together as a Eurorack compatible module. Let's take a look at the module's feature set. Since this circuit is based on the pseudo ADSR I developed in one of my videos, it has just 3 phase controls. One for the attack, one for both decay and release, and one for the sustain level. So while attack and sustain can be adjusted individually, the decay and release settings are strictly tied together. To make up for this limitation, we've decided to upgrade the circuit with 2 additional features. First, we added an inverted output that flips the envelope's output curve on its head. Then we added a loop mode that you can toggle on and off using this switch. With this, the module works not just as an envelope, but also as an LFO. Now let's say you've already bought and built both the VCO and VCA. With just these 2, you couldn't really make any useful patches, since there was no control voltage source. If we add in the envelope, that changes though. So let's put these in a rack and see what type of patches we can come up with. The first thing we'll try is a standard monosynth voice, minus the filter. For that, you'll need a sequencer like this SQ1 for example. Plug the sequencer's CV output into the VCO's CV input and the gate output into the envelope's gate input. Next, we route the VCO's output through the VCA, while controlling the latter with our envelope. By tweaking attack, decay release, and sustain, we can now get a variety of different dynamic patterns into our sequence. And while that's already quite fun, let's try the same setup, but using the envelope's inverted output instead. It's somewhat tricky to understand how the 3 knobs now affect the sound, but it's definitely worth playing around with. Finally, let's see what we can use the loop mode for. First, we'll try the simplest idea imaginable. Patch it into the VCO's CV input, toggle the loop switch, and we've got some modulation going. Since this sounds pretty annoying, to be honest, let's go for a slightly more subtle approach. Instead of sending the envelope into the CV input, I'll use the FM input instead. This way, we can adjust the modulation intensity with this knob. Now, if we plug in our sequencer again, we can get a nice analog FM effect. So that's our envelope generator kit. If you'd like to get one, it's now available at select retailers. Thanks for watching, and until next time. See ya!